around the World Cup. The one I sent to you was from the Swiss magazine, and that was in 2006 or 7. 7, I think, when the World Cup was just being done, finished in Germany. And I've won in 2005 as well, when somebody interviewed me and the World Cup was still in Germany. I'm not too sure I found it, because I had to look through my system now. My filing system is not too good, so I had to check out all these articles. But I made some utterances, I remember, in 2006. Yeah, I think it's in the Swiss article, where I said, I was still up in Cambridge there, right? I said that I can imagine what's going to happen with the World Cup. At that time, there was a lot of problem within the city of Cape Town around allowing the World Cup to be played at Greenpoint. Not because the World Cup isn't the biggest spectacle on earth, but because of politics. The white citizens of Cape Town are not very keen on having soccer people walk in and out of Greenpoint, and that's always been a fighting situation in the Western Cape. When the World Cup was being drafted and put together, soccer people, the soccer bosses, were going to go another route. They were going to develop stadiums like Newlands, which is a rugby stadium, and upgrade it, and then create a better vibe, and then bring the soccer in, and then after that there wouldn't be any soccer stadium still. But FIFA was shrewd enough. They said, if you're going to develop football, let us rather build new stadiums that can be then used for football exclusively after the World Cup. Now that wasn't a thought by someone South African, that came from over there, because they didn't see the logic in going into Newlands, upgrading it, play a couple of soccer games, and then after that people have to struggle to get to use the stadium, as was always the case. There have been mayors of Cape Town who stood up in the past and said, not whilst I'm mayor, no black people are going to kick a soccer ball in Newlands, because the perception is that if you have a big soccer game at Newlands, there'll be thousands of black people mostly going through Newlands, and they urinate against the walls, they do this and they do that, and we're not having that. That is why there was a cry with the ratepayers around Greenpoint. They put up such a fight. But the goodwill of people out there who have maybe the interest of poor people at heart prevailed, because eventually even the mayor of Cape Town, what's her name again? Zile, she eventually bought into the idea that give the people what they want and stop these people from bickering. And that was what the first article was about. Why I say that is because even though there's been like billions spent on infrastructure, the saddest thing is that it's not going to do much to help